What's good, YouTube? Top 5 Lance here, and today I'm back with another video. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing some of the Bucks' issues and why they can't win the NBA championship this season. Now, don't get me wrong, the Bucks, they've been up and down all season long, but there have been many problems with this team, and I'm just going to point out some of the problems and why they won't be able to be able to make a run for a championship this season. Let's get into it, though. Okay, so the first issue I want to talk about is Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, all season long, he's been up and down, inconsistent. When Giannis is out the lineup, that's when he seems to be getting to himself, like in Portland. But in this case, when him and Giannis are playing together, he's not really finding his own rhythm, his own shots. Like, it isn't working, like, for them two. He's still been a pretty good passer and playmaker. On defense is where I think the issue is with Damian Lillard a lot. He's not a great defender. He's what you call a liability on defense, and it's bad for the Bucks because this Bucks team was once a defensive team, and they didn't have to worry about anybody like being a liability. But Dame just makes that worse because he can't defend anybody basically. Now, I know for sure the Bucks, they miss Jrue Holiday and his defense and him covering the ball and not having to switch as much. Dame and Brook Lopez, for example, on pick and rolls, they would have to switch sometime because Dame isn't a good defender. He gets beat a lot, and he just switches those screens. Like, he knows he can't defend either, so he's just quick to switch, which leaves Brook Lopez on point guards, which isn't great either. So that's just bad. I know the Bucks, they miss Jrue, but they gave up Jrue Holiday for offense for Dame, it seems like. But in this case, it's like, is Dame even giving you what you guys wanted? So it's like, was that even worth the trade? My next issue with this team is just defense in general. I know we talked about it a little bit with Dame and his defense, but it's not mostly just Dame's fault. This team doesn't have the defenders that they once used to have. Brook Lopez isn't the same defender that he once was. And Giannis is having to do a lot more now in the basketball court than he once did before. Like, he's having to shot block more, sometimes even guard on the perimeter. Like, he's having to do a lot more now. And that's because of the liability Dame is, the decrease of Brook Lopez, and because of all the lack of defenders that he has on his team now. And it's just affecting him, I feel like, as a player. Because now he has to go give you 30 a night and then come on this side of the floor and play amazing defense so you guys just won't lose. And I don't think he's going to be able to maintain that in the playoffs. So it's either going to have to step up on defense or just it's going to be an exit in the playoffs for sure. My next issue is Khris Middleton. Khris Middleton has been in and out of the lineup, and then when he does come back, he's not the same player that he was in the past too as well. And I understand he is injured. He's, like I said, he's been in and out of the lineup a lot, so that can affect his game. But is Khris Middleton even going to be healthy by playoffs? Is he going to play well? So it's just a lot of questions like that. The Bucks, this team just went down to shambles, in my opinion, once the Jrue Holiday trade went down. I understand that they thought Dame and Giannis would be able to do a lot together. That is a great offensive duo. I don't understand how it's not working, really. Dame can't find his rhythm in the lineup. The defense just got worse since he's been there. They don't have the same defenders. Brook Lopez just isn't the same. And like I said before with Khris, he's just in and out of lineups. And Giannis himself is just having to do a lot more for this team. And that's just not enough. He can't do everything on the court. So, yeah. Now, I'm not just going to eliminate the Bucks from the equation because they're still a top 2 seed in the East. But it's looking like Cleveland might surpass them with just 1 or 2 more games, too. But that's just not the point. But they're still a top team in the East. They've been still retaining that and dominating in the East. But when they face some West teams, it looks a little... But when they face good teams, that's when it like really starts to show that the defense just really isn't there for this team. But yeah, that's pretty much all the issues I have with this team. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm sure there's probably many more, and I'm pretty sure this team does have good sides of them too. But just me personally, what I see on the court with these guys, I don't know if they can do it this season. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.